danflesh has finished in first place with a time of 0 hours, 0 minutes and 3 seconds.
Oh my god, I never thought we'd see a world record during a race, especially with RTA strats.
I know, right?
You could probably actually get a world record in a race with Sword the Mage if you got the sword and you still used RTA strats.
There we go. He
Get
instantly
a perfect
split.
run. Yeah.
Oh, Dan.
Surprised danflesh is doing the V3 because from my he only just recently learnt it, didn't he?
What did you say? Sorry?
danflesh only just recently learnt ESM.
Yeah. It was like just a couple of days ago he actually started learning.
Actually, I'm fairly sure danflesh plays without seeing his splits. Okay,
oh, there you go.
never mind.
Hey. Oh no, never mind. That was a
Oh.
Master remembering to bomb a silent demon. What is happening to danflesh Steiner?
I think they might just use the master's time, like, because they've done that before. Oh, I hit the pole.
Oh god.
Seven fire bombs for that asylum. Wait, has he got 2 left? Was that 8 fire bombs?
Oh no. I guess we will not talk about his silent demon for danflesh.
Yeah.
Den's timer is worked, I guess, but we're just gonna leave this for now. So both players started with black fire bombs. The only difference between the two routes is since Master started as Thief, Master has another starting gift called Master Key. And danflesh doesn't have this Master Key, so he needs to find another way to get past a certain gate.
Yeah.
And he's gonna do that with fall control.
Oh yeah, so is he gonna do the... Yeah, of course.
He has to do it, yeah.
Yeah, Maildraker. Yeah, I sort of forget what Maildraker is because I don't really know what it does.
Yeah, Maildraker is like the current... not anymore, I guess. Was the fastest route for the longest time.
That was till ESM, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So basically, danflesh is gonna do a glitch that later in the run that actually killed the routes. So his route is a little bit slower than the current world record route, but it's still decently fast.
Yeah.
AKA is like 30 seconds slower than the current world record route. It just had a lot of complicated stuff because the Dragon Tooth, the main weapon of his run, of the both runners' run, weighs a lot. Like a lot.
Yeah, and then danflesh after the DLC will switch to sorcery, and Master will just keep the +5 the whole time.
So.
Oh damn!
Okay.
Oh god damn! Those hollows can be really annoying at times, especially if they do Superman fly one after another.
Alright, so on the right side you saw Master buying the rapier, the bottomless box, a shield, and a couple of throwing knives. The rapier is going to be used for the glitch later on called move swapping. The shield is what he's building right now. Is going to be coming really handy for the not this boss, but the boss after that. And he bought a bottomless box, and a bottomless box is going to be used later on for a duplication glitch.
Yep, good old quantity storage.
Yeah.
Which pretty much is the only reason that Dragon Tooth +5 exists. Otherwise, it would probably be quite a slow route.
Yeah, definitely. So another difference here. What did you say?
Can you get +5 in one playthrough?
Probably. Yeah, it's just Dragon. You can just farm the things in the fate of the drakes. It's god awful, but it's possible. So on the left side you can see danflesh do it lower net berg skip, if you can see it.
Oh yeah.
If you can gather enough pixels. Alright, there we go. So he did the learn and burst skip, and he does that to oh.
Oh, he used his fire bombs up.
Oh, right. So yeah, the reason he has to go to this place is he needs to free a magic teacher that he uses for later on, so he can actually get fall control, which is used for glitches later on, and he's gonna buy some offensive spells.
Wow, that was very, very nice by Dan.
Oh, what did he do? I was watching Master.
Yeah, he just got past both the dogs
Oh, nice.
without taking a hit.
And yeah, Master just got the Dragon's Tail. And the reason why he did that is the weapon you get from the tail cut. The weapon you get from the tail cut is a Drake Sword. And the Drake Sword basically has a lot of base damage. So without any stats, like minimum stats, the Drake Sword is really good, like a really high damage output for early game. However, the sword doesn't scale at all. So like having more strength really doesn't do anything for you. So it's like basically after early game you ditch it and get better stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you learn that really quickly in casual. You're like, oh my god, I got this overpowered weapon. Hell yeah, I'm gonna use this the whole time.
And off like the third build, you're like, wait a second, I used to do more damage than this.
Yeah, it's like after gargoyles, it's virtually just tickle damage.
Mm-hmm.
danflesh coming up on the barrel boss.
Tough one.
Nice.
Tough one indeed.
Tough one, yeah. You know from experience, don't you?
We don't talk about it.
It's okay. We're
danflesh accidentally closed his timer.
Ooh. I don't know if he'll get penalized for that if he wins, because they're starting to choke down on that.
Oh yeah. I'll see. So yeah, Master used a resin exactly for this reason, so he can kill that hollow. And he doesn't need the resin anymore, because he's gonna go and switch to
It's not a bad idea.
no, it's a really good idea. Stealing strats. And here you can see why we get the Drake Sword. It's going to be 3 hits for the stagger, so you're going to see Master do initial 2 hits here. Oh, but the Gargoyle Fly is a really bad opener.
Yeah.
Oh no. This is some...
Is that Gargoyle or Sif?
It is actually Master special. Like, Master is known for awful Gargoyle fights, but
really?
At least he got it done. Yeah, it's, it's kind of silly.
Oh my...
Oh.
He doesn't get the fire.
Okay, there you go.
Oh my... He actually, he played it really well there, despite the RNG.
He played it actually really well, yeah, but like, Master always gets really bad RNG. It's like his game is like destined to kill him there.
This game is sentient.
So danflesh will actually apart from like the first route deviation at the start where danflesh went into lower Network, danflesh is going to skip the gargoyles and do sense gate skip straight away. If you can explain what that is.
Sense gate skip, yes. So essentially there are boundaries in this map that once you hit them, the game thinks you're gonna die and fall to your death, and you essentially enter this top down. And yeah, danflesh failed it there, but he'll go grab another hollow. But on this bridge here, the out of bounds box where it thinks you're gonna die is actually a little closer in than the actual kill box, so you can hit it without dying. And then when you enter this sort of death cam, as it's called, it doesn't load in new elements of the game. So right now, Sen's Gate is not loaded, so you can run over there and run through it, and then load in, and you'll be on the other side of the gate, essentially.
Perfect. Couldn't have said it better. On this way to the gates, danflesh is also going to grab the bonfire here for warping purposes later. And masterr is going to pick up the bow and is going to go for the rotation ring. Rotation ring is probably the most overpowered item in this entire game, which will give you 50 to 150 damage boost depending on your on the defenses of the enemy and your build. But yeah, masterr is gonna actually physically go there and grab the ring, and danflesh is also gonna use the ring, but he's gonna use a glitch called equip slot manipulation, or flexing with a muscle emoji, to trick the game into thinking it's having the ring, but you actually haven't. We actually never picked it up.
Yeah, you learn that this game is very gullible. It gets tricked into doing a lot of things that it doesn't think it's doing, but it actually is.
Yeah. Then it gets confused and it's quite sad.
Poor Dark Souls. Maybe that's why it takes its anger out on us all the time. We're sitting here manipulating it.
Yeah. So yeah, here's the rotation ring pickup for mastery. You really want to do a specific pathing here for the drakes to aggro and spit their lightning in specific order, basically. Yep. So they don't shoot you off the ladder and kill you.
Yeah, that's why once you get to the bottom of the ladder, you sort of want to have a little bit of stamina left. Because if they hit you and then you run out of stamina, you'll fall off the ladder and die.
So on the left, you will see danflesh perform the move swap glitch in just a bit, and masterr is gonna do sense gate skip.
Oh yeah.
So the move swap glitch, what we're gonna see real soon on danflesh's side, is he's gonna go and switch to the bow. He's gonna do a jump, and he's gonna do some manuing. So what he just did is during the jump, he queued up the action of two-handing the bow. While he was doing that, the game is like, okay, after he's done with animation, we're gonna two-hand the bow. However, in the recovery of the roll, he actually switches out the bow for a weapon. What it does is the game still executes the two-handing of the bow, but instead of two-handing the bow, it now two-hands the weapon in there. And since the bow is the only weapon that can be two-handed in the left hand, and now there's actually a weapon in there, another weapon, the game doesn't know how to get certain attacks. So the bow doesn't have, for example, a running attack. And because now the weapon is two-handed in the left hand, the game retrieves the information for the running attack from the weapon in your right hand. So now you have a Drake sword that has a quick double step from the Nail Breaker.
Yep, it's a good way to put it. Again, just manipulating the game to doing things that it doesn't want to do.
Yeah, and then weird stuff most of the time happens. So yeah, two-handing a weapon in your left hand that is not a bow is basically what happens during this glitch.
Yep. danflesh skipping.
I mean, he kind of has to. A lot of trouble that early on. I had to fix his timer, and he still didn't fix it because it still says he's forfeited from the race. Poor guy.
Oh. Doesn't get the... Oh! Wow, you can really leave that quite late.
Yeah, I'm not sure why... Oh. So on the rafters, what danflesh is approaching right now, they're probably one of the worst enemies in the game.
Oh, yeah.
As you saw yesterday in the Silas race, they can vacuum backstab you. So you can be physically out of range, then they do a jumping attack, and they transform mid-jump the jumping attack into a backstab, deal double damage, and completely destroy you.
Yeah, they transform after the damage as well.
Yeah. So yeah, the only thing you can do about it is prevent them from jumping in the first place.
Yeah. Sometimes, like, they just really want to get you, and you don't really have anything to do about it.
No. On the right, you see actually Master using the rotation ring already.
Oh yeah.
You can see that because of the icon below his stamina bar, and his character is glowing. That means he's under 20% health, and under 20% health triggers the rotation ring to be active, and he now deals double damage. Congratulations.
Yeah, that'll make his next fight a lot easier, or a lot more consistent. It's essentially 100% consistent with Red Tier Stone Ring. Yeah. Danflesh before had to... So this next boss, you sort of just hit him in the leg, in the ankles for 400 damage, and then he staggers, and then you hit him more and he falls off. Danflesh had to hit him 6 or 7 times with the move swap Drake Sword, and Master, it'll be... Oh my god.
Oh no, Master.
With Master, was going to be 3. Wow, that's harsh. He has to do Sense Gate skip again and everything.
Oof, that one is rough.
Does he not move swap before that? Because I usually move swap
I'm
before
not
that.
sure.
So
like he tried to move swap, but then he got a roll, and I think he wanted to push him with the rapier.
Yeah, I think he was hugging the wall, thinking that it would go past him, but it must have just nicked him in the back.
Yeah,
punching the pillar in anger.
So on danflesh's side, you actually saw a little trick there. What are you doing? So what danflesh did is he did a quit out right when he jumped off a pillar. The normal like elevators, doors, stuff like that, they get the flag set as opened as soon as you interact with them. But this elevator is a little bit different. The flag from the elevator to be up only gets set after it's completely finished its like going up animation. So danflesh actually sprinted and jumped off the elevator and then used the quit out. And now the flag didn't get set of the elevator being completely up. So now the elevator is still down, and that saves him having to wait for the elevator to actually go down. Go down again later on.
Yeah, it's so good because that's probably the only elevator animation in the game where it is convenient that would happen, or where you would need that flagging to happen that way.
Yeah, normally it would like be really like bad for you. Say if you feel a skip, a run called juke skip, then you can save a little bit of in-game time, which is the thing that we use normally for this game, by quitting out, and then the elevator gets like instantly on top of you, on top.
Yeah. So it makes failing juke skip not actually too bad. It's like a 15-second reset if you quit out fast.
Yeah, if you don't, then it's gonna be like a lot more.
Yeah. Master has to go through the sends without all the fog gates and everything, so actually his timing will be a little messed up. It's not all the same.
Luckily the second time the bullet is actually not facing you anymore.
Yeah.
So you don't have to quit out there, I guess. So danflesh is now picking up the Dragon Tooth, which is his main weapon for the majority of the game. So until he leaves the DLC, he's going to use the Dragon Tooth. And the Dragon Tooth basically has this slow attacking speed, but like high damage output, like your usual strength weapon. But with the move swap blade, you can like do 2 attacks in quick succession with a high, with a lot of damage. So there's like one of the most perfect weapons to move swap with.
Yeah, and then you pair that with Red Tier Sun Ring, and you just get an insane amount of damage output.
Yeah, it's really, really good. So for ONS, danflesh is going to have a little bit different fight than Master, since danflesh does not have the Red Tier Sun Ring, so it will take 3 running attacks for Orange Team to die. A little bit of bad RNG here. Okay, Smo is gonna jump away. This should be a kill. Alright, cool. Oof.
Ow.
I meant to kill in favor of danflesh.
Yeah. So yeah, it should be the kill. Dan dies.
Yeah,
Look what you
definitely.
did. Commentator's curse.
Always, man. I should never commentate ever again. Always the same thing.
I did the same thing. I forget who it was. Someone died to Firestorm when I was like, oh yeah, you should be easy from now.
Well,
I think it was
statistically, Sa's Sujin will be a good bet. Since Sa's died like 2 times already to a bit of chaos or something.
really. Oh my god, and he's still in it. That's some dedication right there. Just do a comedy and skip the boss and pretend like you're keeping up.
Oh, getting hit through the full gate.
Ah,
Nice.
that's
Good
oh my
game.
god.
And Odyssey dodging. Oh, this is a good fight. And the long
That
shot on
is-
top of that.
I'd be very triggered, especially when Ornstein hops around like that. You're just like stay still.
Yeah, just stop. Oh, I guess let's put these two runners a little bit closer to each other. Keep in mind that danflesh still has to kill gargoyles.
Oh yeah, true.
But yeah, like they're definitely danflesh still has a decently comfortable lead here.
Yeah, because the death in to Sen's Fortress will probably be a 3 or 4 minute reset. 3 probably. Because he
Yeah,
did
definitely
get
lower
Sen's
net
Gate
berg.
skip.
The death and lower net berg from danflesh was like a minute or so.
Wait, he died in Lorenberg?
Yeah, like with the jumping hero.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, of course. How could I forget?
He will get hit, but you can tank it. That's fine.
Yeah,
this should be a kill.
should be
yeah,
good. Ah,
okay,
yeah.
cool. A kill in favor. In favor.
Smoke felt sorry for Dan. He was
Yeah.
like, alright, you do what you gotta do. Oh my.
You kind of want Smo to like. It's really beneficial in this route for Smo to like do backstabs and stuff like that. Since you deal instability damage or counter hits, depending on how you want to call it. When he does that, however, he also gets iframes. So as long as both of the move swaps don't hit, is actually kind of bad. But sometimes both of them do hit, and you get like counter damage on both of them. That's really sweet.
Well, it's really annoying though when he's super smooth and he backsteps twice and you're just like trying to sprint at him, trying to get him.
Stay here. So masterr876 on the right side didn't do the thing with the elevator because he doesn't have to do the bosses around here early. So he just keeps the Emerald No bonfire since that's actually faster. If you don't have to do the other Emerald bosses early.
Great fan of these archers in casual play.
Yeah, yeah, you really like, you're feeling the need to block a lot, but the recoil of the block is just actually makes it a really bad idea to block here.
So I played a strength build with like super heavy armor, but even with that, those dragon arrows still knock you on your face. So like I'm big, super slow trying to get up there, and it was like impossible.
So even though what I'm now going to say is not technically correct, after this, danflesh now will do gargoyles, and bosses-wise, they will be even after after like danflesh killed the gargoyles.
Yep.
But I think danflesh is still ahead at this point. Yeah, definitely. But not by much.
Also, if Master
Also,
gets it first try, then yeah, it's probably like a minute and a half ahead.
well, yeah, but you have to keep in mind that Master already picked up the Rotation Ring, and danflesh has to do that in what's it called? The Painted World.
That Painted World, yeah. So he'll probably lose 30 seconds to getting the Rotation Ring, plus no Rotation Ring in upcoming fights.
So yeah, this is the reason why you do gargoyles late. Completely, like, you don't even give them a chance to like make it a fight. You just press R1 twice and you're dead. It's great.
They used to people coming through the fog with these little toothpick, and here he comes waving this big dragon tooth around.
So So yeah, the fight of Master will be way more consistent, as he needs less attacks to actually kill the boss.
Yeah, but he also can't take any hits at all, really.
And he's getting the bad opener. Alright, there's one. Should be a kill. For Master.
Oh, he's so lucky the pillar was there. It's probably good
Yeah.
positioning.
Smo got stuck around the pillar. That makes the kill on Ornstein, and Smo should be a stun lock if he executes this correctly.
This is making me monkey shake.
I should never talk ever again. Every time I speak, they almost die.
Oh! Jesus Christ!
What is happening? Stop it! Oh, Master. Oh, the firebomb!
Oh, oh my god. I was...
That was amazing, the firebomb.
The danflesh is going to stray.
Uh-oh. Oh, and he got the cancel. What a legend. So danflesh was about to juke the soul of Smo, but he failed the juke and actually went into the quitting out menu and cancelled out of it. And cancelling any like dialogue box or anything will prevent the thing from actually like the getting consumed. So he got some real good reflexes there, and he cancelled the using of the soul Smo and can juke it later on.
I wish I knew that.
So many reasons. It wasn't that much of an issue, like for danflesh, since he. Oh no, he consumed the soul of the Iron Golem as well. No, he had to do this. Yeah, it's really good that he did cancel it.
Oh, that was a nice move swap there.
Yeah, fancy.
Getting used to when you can do move swap, especially when you first start speedrunning, is not an easy thing to get used to. Wow,
so this is one of those fights. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's probably the worst fight in the route that he's doing, just because it just takes so long, and it's pretty much when you're at your weakest in this route. But after this, he's gonna get pretty strong after he gets the red tier stone ring.
Yeah, it takes 9 hits, I think, with this route to actually kill him.
Wow, that was a quick move.
9 running attacks it is. It's just 18 hits. Saying who is ahead is like really tough. I would say that danflesh is slightly ahead right now.
Yep. The Master definitely had a faster fight. Not even doing the plunge.
Shaking my head.
Is he gonna do red tier stone ring for Quakelock?
I'm not sure.
Oh no, he's gonna.
He's gonna get the bonfire.
Yeah. He's gonna say force quit strats.
So what Master now? Oh no, okay. First, left side. danflesh is gonna go and do quantity storage. Quantity storage is he's gonna highlight the arrows that he bought, 999. It's important. And he has a little bit of trouble with this. Alright.
Oh, dude. Okay.
There you go.
We've seen a lot of runs die to
right.
failing quantity storage related things.
Okay, so what has happened here? Oh, the insane.
Oh my
insane
god.
starts with double master side. Alright, so danflesh is quantity storage, and quantity storage is a glitch that basically overrides the quantity prompts that the game gives you. So you're gonna like highlight 999, then you're gonna do some menuing, which is really complicated and not really known why it works. But if you like do the menuing that danflesh did, like he's queuing up a box and then he's pressing start and stuff like that, it's really weird.
Yep.
And then you buy a item from, let's say, Andre, you now have 999 of that single item. So danflesh now has 999 pikes, which he's going to use for a glitch later on.
Yeah, it's something that it's pretty new, isn't it? And it sort of revolutionized a lot of rats, especially
It's not
the
really
longer
new
ones.
anymore, but it's like one of the latest glitches.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna fix the problems with my. Okay. I'm having problems with the pop out of the chat because I haven't seen any chat this whole time.
Oh yeah, there is actually chat.
Yeah.
So masterr making quick work of Quelaag, and both of these runners making it very annoying to like actually properly explain stuff, because masterr is gonna go and dupe items, and then danflesh is gonna do ESM and
Oh my god.
So I guess you
they're
gotta
both so
start.
quick.
I guess you gotta start with ESM, and I'm actually.
That's all you, because I have no damn clue.
Just give me a second here. I'm gonna like open up the the wiki page.
Speed Souls, what is ESM?
I know what it is, but like explaining this is actually a pain. Alright, so nice. Alright, equip slot manipulation is a glitch in Dark Souls which allows the player to equip items in different equipment slots than normally possible. Sometimes this will result in the item being turned into an entirely new item that the player may not actually possess yet. Thank you, Speed Souls.
Yeah.
Wait, where's my... Oh, there it is. Alright.
Essentially turning a hat into a ring.
Yeah. So, what... Alright, I'm gonna actually try to properly explain this. So, what happens during ESM? You are getting... The first step is get overburdened, which is a leftover mechanic from Demon Souls. This is why he bought 999 of the same pike with quantity storage. The thing where you like viewed the 999 arrows prompt thing. So he viewed the prompt, bought 999 arrows, and now his inventory is cramped. So what that means is that now anything with weight he cannot pick up anymore. So he cannot pick up any new weapon or armor. Secondly, you need to equip a ring, and for some reason, if you're cramped and you equip a ring, you cannot unequip the ring anymore. And now this is when weird stuff is gonna happen, because you're gonna go do an animation, any random animation that prevents you from switching stuff or unequipping stuff from your menu. So let's say doing an attack, popping your humanity, using a soul, stuff like that. After that, during like the you're not being able to like unequip stuff, like so during the popping of the humanity, for example, you're gonna go and hit A or X, depending on your controller, on any of the item slots. After that, you're gonna like unequip the ring, and for some reason now you can equip different stuff in different slots. So now danflesh actually equipped the red sign soapstone in his ring slot, and coincidentally the red sign soapstone has the same item ID as the red taser ring. So the game reads the ID of the red sign soapstone and thinks, okay, this has to be a ring. Oh, it's a red taser ring, and it gives you the red taser ring.
Dan having a great Gwendolyn fight.
Yeah, it's going great. Yeah,
that was a great explanation.
It's terrible, absolutely awful. It's
my version would have been dialogue.
Dialogue? You can explain item duping, because I have to like think about everything else.
Oh, so we didn't get into the quantity storage duping?
No.
Okay, yeah, so masterr, as you might have seen while that great novel on ESM was going on, masterr was at Frampt, and the same way that danflesh bought 999 pikes using the quantity storage, masterr did the same thing except for selling souls to Frampt. So he viewed the storage or the quantity of 999, and then, you know, as the name suggests, the game stores that quantity, and then you trick the game into, you know, going to that last stored quantity. So essentially, you can just buy 999 souls. I mean, no, sell 999 souls when you only have one, and you end up with 2 trillion million souls. And from that on, you pretty much are just overpowered as hell. Oh,
Yeah, and
you
on
can
top of
also...
that, you also have duping.
Yes, I did.
Go ahead.
I
Go
completely
ahead.
forgot about that. Yep. Also, Master bought a bottomless box, and for some reason, when you put things into the bottomless box and then you sell them using quantity storage, it actually gives you 99. So you sell 999 of them, and you also get 99 back, which is, yeah. I don't know
Great
the
deal.
mechanics behind it, but yeah, great, definitely
Um,
fair.
oh, nice.
Master.
Master, why do you not do the extra quit out? No. Oh my god. So the mechanics behind it is actually you underflow the game. So if you sell more than you actually own, the game gets underflown and it gives you a max. That's basically the mechanic behind it.
Huh.
The only thing, yeah, you have to sell more than you own in the bonus box, and you get
Yeah.
them.
Wow. So it's like you're selling me more than you actually have here. Just have all of them anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
What a generous game. We're learning a lot about Dark Souls tonight. It's actually a real generous person. But all we do is abuse it and manipulate it.
Debatable, debatable. So on the right side, you see Master do the 5-stage elevator clip. The way this one works, this game is a fiesta in terms of glitches. The way this one works is the elevator is actually part of a different map. So he is standing in Quillag's domain, and the elevator is part of the Demon Ruins. So once the game is loading in, the elevator is going to be loaded in later than the ground where he's standing on, because that's part of another map. So the elevator is being loaded in later. That's the first part of the glitch. The second part is that on each quit out, the player character moves backwards just a tiny bit because of the standing up animation. So you move backwards on each quit out. On top of that, the elevator is being loaded later. So you actually like inch back on like into the hole there on each quit out, because the elevator is not there yet when you load in. And at the end, you just take you're so much backwards that you actually slide off and just clip through it.
Yeah, it's a nice and easy glitch. Definitely beats the hell out of Egg Out of Bounds.
Yeah.
I wish I could have been a fly on the wall in that moment where Kamal was just sitting there quitting out, and then he sees it load like later, and he's like, "Huh." Yeah.
And then Kamal, like the guy he is, saves all of the routes.
Yep. Except he made BKH faster than BKGS, which I am mad about.
Excuse me, I said he saved all of the routes, which he did. BKH over BKGS any day.
Nah, I'm a BKGS nut. I'll never do BKH.
I guess you
BKGS
cannot
all the
be
way.
friends then.
Aw,
No.
that makes me sad, bro.
It's the truth, man. I can't deny it.
You don't even run no wrong move.
Excuse you. That not at this moment, but I have read.
Oh, you have ran.
Yeah.
Wait, let me do a check. Let me check something.
Alright, you can check.
I'll check something.
So danflesh actually go and kill the Hydra, and the Hydra is needed to enter the DLC, because entering the DLC is completely logical in this game. And makes a lot of sense. Don't bother. It's weird.
Oh.
And Mouse on the right side will go and fight Bed of Chaos. Bed of Chaos is an awful fight, and the way we The way you do it in speedruns, it cuts like a minute or a minute and a half from the casual way, and it's really neat. So you basically what you're gonna see Master do is he's gonna throw 2 bombs at both orbs, and those bombs will basically destroy the orbs, and like that he doesn't have to run around the boss fights and dodging stuff and like making sure he doesn't fall into a pit. So yeah, he can just skip all of that and he will just instantly go for the core and kill it. It's great.
Wow. Okay, 4657. That's not bad.
All right, there you go. There you go.
That's pretty much, yeah. Brood's goals at this point. Sub 47 is what I'm going for. Did you hit sub 47 and just go, nah, I'm not doing this anymore? Triple, wow!
Well, what is this
Yeah,
triple backstep?
Getting too trigger happy, Master.
So, because danflesh didn't do Quelac yet, because he doesn't have the master key, he has to find another way of... Okay, I got me scared there for a minute. He has to find another way of placing the Lord Vessel. And he's going to be doing that through 4 Kings. So danflesh will kill Sif and 4 Kings earlier than Master will do, in order to place the Lord Vessel to go into the Lord Souls.
Yep. And placing the Lord Vessel essentially grants you access to Seath, doesn't it?
Yeah, Seath, Nito, and Bed of Chaos, yeah.
Oh, really? It does to all of them?
Yeah, of course. But
not really to Bed of Chaos, because, yeah.
You don't really care about Bed of Chaos, and there's none for 4 Kings.
Yeah.
So I guess it's only for Seath and Nito that you need a Lord Vessel for.
God, so there's a... I don't know that there was a gold wall at Nito.
Yeah, it's like the...
Oh. It's like your first playthrough, you find the catacombs before you find the cliff, and you go down there, and then you like go through hell, and then you have to run all the way back.
Yep.
God damn.
So, yeah, the fog gate is like right before Leroy invades you.
Huh. That's not bad. You can't skip it.
Nope. So you actually go through the entire catacombs. You finally see the light. You're like, oh, finally I'm done. And then you see a golden fog gate.
Just a hard slap in the face.
Yeah.
danflesh, technically 4 Kings, but yeah, only needs to kill 2 because as they're dying, you could still hit them and it does damage to the overall health bar. Oh no!
Casters, curse!
Well.
At least I'm not
taking the blame. I'm not taking the blame for that one. He's using Dragon Tooth.
Wait,
no, he's not using Dragon Tooth +5, so maybe I will. Like, he's gonna grab some souls while he's at it.
Yeah, see, it's all intentional. So yeah, he missed an attack.
Here he is. He didn't even do the drops. He didn't. Oh, he's still mid-rolling. Ew.
Ew.
Yeah, yucky.
Disgusting. So yeah, here he will place Lord Vessel to the other Primordial Serpent. Master is actually using the Dragon Tooth for an Archisar setup. Take that, Kumu. 1000 IQ. Yeah, he missed the setup. But, yeah.
Well, like I said, Dan's at this, Wait, has Dan done the whole dark route? Yeah, I must have missed it.
He has, yes.
What was I doing?
I'm not sure. Did you do butterfly? I'm not sure either. Oh my god.
I don't think
best commentators.
Yeah. It might have been while I was looking up where your no wrong what PB was.
Also very important.
Yeah.
So yeah, Master is now gonna free the NPC that grants him access, almost grants him access to the DLC. And on danflesh's side, you're gonna see the actual final flag you have to hit before entering the DLC.
Yep. And
So,
yeah, that's the whole thing.
So, let me actually explain you how you enter the DLC in this game. So first, you have to kill a completely random NPC, the Hydra, that was also there pre-DLC. After that, you're gonna have to reload the area or revisit it for some reason. Then you find a golem golem there. You have to kill the golem golem, and that will free an NPC. If you talk to the NPC and exhaust the dialogue, then I guess you don't really have to exhaust the dialogue. You have to kill the golem, and if you kill that golem, then this golem on your left side right now will now drop a broken pendant. Given that this golem, without killing the Hydra, is also there and won't drop this pendant. If you've met all these conditions, now you're finally able to play the stuff where you actually paid for it.
Yeah. And also you have to run all the way back to the Crystal Golems. Like, where's
Oh,
the
yeah,
portal?
now
It won't be somewhere I haven't been already.
Right, yeah, you have to go there a third time if you don't quit out.
Oh my god.
Actually access the DLC, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
can you imagine? I'd be annoyed if I like, went back there, like I didn't quit out, then went back there, found the golem, then found the pendant, and then searched the whole place, and was like, no fucking way, is it back there?
Oh yeah. So yeah, danflesh just did juke skip. How that works is you use the layout of the map to actually like get on top of the railing of the elevator. Then you do a roll, and now you basically skip the entire. Now you skip the entire section of going through the crystal caves, like dying to see stuff like that, getting the key, running back. It's really awful, and it saves like actually a lot of time, like 2+ minutes.
Yeah. Stannis setups. Oh wait, he's not. For some reason I thought he was at Royal Wood. What? Oh, I got brain farted. Whatever.
No, I mean, the Royal Woods is the same as Darkwood, so.
Yeah. Is it just like a reskin essentially?
Yeah, I mean, more like a yeah, whatever.
Not as bad as the Fire Sage and whatnot reskins.
Well, there is actually lore behind the Royalwood though, since like the Royalwood is like earlier in time and stuff like that.
Oh really? Wait, it's
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually like different time periods, like
have you
Dark Souls
never like
kind of stuff.
if you go from Sif backwards to Royalwood, it's the same as entering the DLC.
Huh.
Today he learned.
Wow. Not bad. Wait, so you can. Wow, wait. Oh,
Yeah.
I just got my mind blown.
The place where you jump off, like to do like the final take of Artisar for Sif, that place is where like the gardeners are there, like on top of there.
Well, I didn't realize that cliff where Sif is, you can actually get back up.
Oh well. Now you know.
Oh, no, Oh. Now I feel like an idiot.
This is insane.
Look at the reskin. What
Just-
a reskin, the lazy developers.
Deep lore, man. Deep lore. Oh, he didn't do butterfly. Now he's gonna do butterfly. We knew that.
Okay, yeah. Thought
Yeah.
so.
Mm-hmm.
Thought so.
So yeah, then killing Seath there, like one of the four lords. Perfect execution. He did some pathing to make sure the clans were not following in there, and then just killed Seath with Musab attacks.
Yep. Have they both done Dark Analondo? Or no?
danflesh had, yes.
Okay, and Master has done Izalith.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So you can go and like have your tables ready and actually count who's ahead. But I mean, it's hard to say Hive, honestly. Like,
Yeah, Izalith is a little longer than Dark Analondo, but also, like, so it seems like Dan's a little ahead, but also, yeah, because if Izalith takes longer, Master would be, or appear to be a little behind. So maybe they are quite even.
so yeah, it's actually hard to tell. Like, I'm not sure. Like, I think that Dan is ahead, but it won't be like too much.
Yeah. No major mistakes for a while from either of these guys since early game. Watch one of them die, like, right now, but
Right now, yeah.
Dan's gonna get a tree landing on him.
Yeah. I'm also gonna get shot off the ladder. It's gonna happen.
Sometimes you can get a headshot at the top of that, and that is lethal. Okay, he gets the roll, so it won't be happening today. Oh, these crystal golems scare me, even though they don't really, like, kill you very often. They just,
Yeah,
like,
they can.
they
If you do
jump,
good
and they
dodging.
always land near you, especially these ones coming up.
You hear them like, oh, we completely forgot to explain fall damage cancel. I guess
Oh,
you can
really?
explain that during Wordwood Skip.
Okay. And also, Juke Skip, we missed it.
Now we explain Juke Skip on the danflesh side. They know. You can now explain the pathing towards Seeds and Master side. I mean, it works out, guys. Don't worry about it. It works out.
Something weird. I feel like I'm having memory loss or something. I don't remember half these runs. What is happening?
Living in the moment.
Yeah. Oh, the mid-roll is hurting me.
Saying Hive Mind. Danflesh has a slower RTA route that Master has. By quite a lot, actually.
Oh, Dan.
And now he also made a mistake.
Yep. But it is long enough after what I said that it's not commentator's curse. Just
no, it's Hive Mind's curse. I'm blaming Hive Mind for this.
What? Ah. Dan has a faster route, better slow him down a bit. They might be even now at this point.
Oh, but Master's a clam?
Doesn't really matter, he's got Dragon 2 +5.
That scared me.
That scared you. Dragon 2 +5 beats Clam.
It's definitely slower RTA. I don't even think that ESM Draker will be faster RTA than Dragon 2 +5.
Yeah. That's why Mull Draker. I mean, there's a pretty good chance that Kamal might win this whole thing just because of the way he is. We're like, yes, let's have a tournament. Let's just all race.
Straight sword hilt only, he will probably still win for all of us.
Yeah.
Whatever,
like, yeah, guys, let's have a tournament. Let's all just race our normal routes and then see who gets a win. Kamal's like, no, I'm gonna make a route specifically for this so that I can win. And he did. He's got, he's got 2 sub 119s, which is insane already in this tournament.
Yeah, something like that. 117, yeah.
Where is it?
It's nowhere near 5 minutes.
Oh wait.
Whatever, I'm not talking to it like that, you know?
Oh, 5 minutes IGT. No, what's the... Alright, the best possible time completely on Dragon Tooth +5 is probably like really low 112.
112 probably, 112, 111. Well, you might actually be correct, Hive. But you lose minutes in this on RTA compared to.
You save 1 second. I lost the key skip.
And then you have to like keep in mind that this entire yeah, mouse key skips is actually only 1 second RTA if you have fast loads.
Oh. Master, yeah. Oh! Oh my god! That was...
Right, this is our chance. On your left side, you're gonna see fall damage cancel. So if you cast fall control, and Master will do it with the Dragon Tooth, and then you plunge a ledge, and you're with the plunging animation and your fall control active, you can just not touch the controller at all, and like just like that, you won't take any fall damage.
Yep. For some reason, I don't know. I guess it takes the fall damage from where, like, your animation ended or something, even though it says that it's your last stable position was still like way up where it was. No one. Does anyone really know why that happens?
Not with fall control. There's like no explanation.
But oh well, it happens. Here we go. Master going through the Royal Woods, also known as the Sif area. How long does danflesh mid-roll for?
After Artorias. And then you will fast roll for Calamite and Mance.
Wow, he keeps his souls for that long. He's still got base. Oh my god. Such a
so yeah, here you see Master do the same thing. And we actually have a logical explanation for this one. You actually dodge the ground. Master always moves up so fast here, by the way. Like the last 4 races that he did, he also always moves up too fast and almost kills Jester.
Wow. This mid-roll Artorias is...
It's not fun.
Is he gonna YOLO it?
Nah, he's smart. They could have punished him there.
Yeah, I think he's trying to play it real safe. Oh look, they're both at Artorias right now.
Master
Which
doing
probably
it
means
again.
that Master's a little ahead.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, Kumo backing me up here. Thank you, Kumo. It's always great when you think you're wrong and then the Supreme Leader, Kumo78, God bless his soul, comes in and says you're right.
Oh my god, we got visions of Master versus Captain right here.
Not again. I already had like a heart attack, like actually watching this, let alone commentating it.
Dude, it was like I planned on like I watched all of those races last night and I planned on going to sleep after the Lucida one. But like I got halfway into that race and I was like, alright, I think I got up to Calamite and then I was like, alright, I better just go to sleep. It was 5:30 a.m. for me.
Oh
And
god.
I got up to Calamite and I was like, alright, we'll just see, you know, who dies next and whoever dies next. And then they stayed the whole time and it was like, you know, heart rate is fast and stuff and adrenaline, and I didn't go to sleep like ages afterwards because of it.
Yeah, like I think Stannis actually timed it. And what Stannis said is that right when like the health bar, oh nice,
Master.
insane troll there. It doesn't really matter though.
No. Yeah, he said when they both killed Gwyn, like because their timers weren't exactly side by side, but it was something like 0.2 seconds or something.
Which
is insane.
It was 0.18, and like right when they both did the final blow to Gwyn. So after that, Captain casted Hidden Body, which loses 0.8 seconds.
Yeah.
So at the very end, like disregarding the split timing, they were 0.1 seconds apart, which is like 3 frames.
Yeah, like holy crap.
An hour and a half. And you are 3 frames apart from each other. That's
It's just
actually insane.
absolutely insane. It was really something to. If you haven't watched that race, go back and watch it right now. I think it's on Speed Gaming 2. Not right now, after this race. Go back and watch it.
So yeah, Hiveman just picked up the crest. Hiveman, what am I saying? danflesh, the other one. Completely brain farting here. danflesh actually just picked up the crest of Artorias.
Confusing the Russian runners.
Yeah. And Moss is gonna do that right now. And the crest of Artorias makes you able to fight Calamite normally.
Did you just say the crest of Artorias?
I should just stop commentating. Actually, just stop doing it. It's not worth it. I meant the crest key. I swear I played this game. Really, I did.
Yeah.
So he picks up the crest of her. You do it. You do it. I'm done.
He picks up the crest key so that he can open the door to Hawkeye Go or Goff. There's a whole GIF debate going on. But essentially, he shoots down Calamite, which lets you fight him in a lot faster way than with 200 million arrows.
Yeah.
Using the crest key.
Crest key, that's the one. Alright, so danflesh will now get Dark Beat. I got that one right. So Dark Beat is a spell, probably the most overpowered spell of them all. And you can, it's gonna be used for late game. Basically, when he exits the DLC, you will use it.
Supreme Leader says there is no debate, and then he says his name. All right, what is it then?
I mean, if the creator,
no, you.
if the creator of GIF said it was GIF, would you accept it?
No.
No. So I'm not accepting the way that Hawkeye Goog is saying his thing.
Hawkeye Goog. Wait, so how does Hawkeye say it?
I thought it was Goff. Go. I don't actually know.
Go. I just say go.
I skipped the cutscene too many times. So Moss getting absolutely perfect RNG.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit easier fight for him as well, having Dragon 2 +5.
Yeah.
Or getting the scream after the shotgun, which is always really nice. That move always gets me. That kills me more than any other move that he has because it's so delayed. I was just really anxious. Yeah, it would have been a double KO, but RTA, it's not really a.
I'm very in favor of the double KO. I really think that is most of the time it's not worth it, but the trade-off if he does like another rain and another rain and another rain, then you're like, oh man, I really should have gone for the double KO. But
yeah, Hawkeye Jeff.
Goalie? Go.
Goalie Moogly.
Goalie Moogly.
Goalie Moogly.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
danflesh at the very start. Yeah. At the very start, danflesh accidentally forfeited. And then, yeah.
Use the crest key.
No. Crest of key.
Crest of the key. Some new person that just watched that segment buys the crest of Artorias of Andre, goes to DLC and
goes
tries
to the door. These commentators know nothing.
Yeah.
Alright, so like that, boss run is now activated the proper Calamite boss fight, and they will now go and kill Calamite.
Master not doing. Oh wait, yeah, he is.
You are,
He
yeah.
just started drop down.
This will probably be the last boss fight where danflesh will use the Dragon Tooth for, and then he will completely switch over to magic.
Yep, so Master is a little ahead because he's had some faster fights, but then that'll turn around after Calamite, and danflesh is going to have virtually instant fights. Wow, good RNG for Master. Oh, I shouldn't. Yeah, okay. Is he good? Okay, he's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this fight.
It's,
I dislike it very much.
If it goes well, it's super easy. If Calamite starts doing weird stuff, then you're dead. You have to be actually really, like, I wouldn't say experienced, but you really need to know what you're doing in order to like deal with Calamite's attacks.
I think Calamite might be 50% like of the reason that I hate all bosses.
Fair reason. Like this, nothing Dan can do about this. Gets bad RNG. Yeah, now he loses time. It's really unfortunate.
Nothing worse than the next swing though.
Alright.
There we go. Good RNG.
Yeah, the next thing can be annoying to dodge, but...
Oh, camera. He's
So
getting animation loop.
Yeah, he's gonna get the AI loop, and then he...
Oh!
I didn't say it.
Calamite.
We didn't say it. And this is why I'm really not a fan of the AI loop, but that's just me.
That's a big setback for Dan.
Yeah, it definitely puts Master in the lead here. I'm just happy it's not the same race as yesterday, because I don't think my heart could actually take that.
Yeah, me either. I get really loud when I'm excited as well. I would not be happy. In the last race I commentated, we had like a double Nico side by side, like at the same time. And I freaked out, man. I couldn't handle it. I had to like go on the other side. Well, I was like, oh yeah, gonna get a Nico. Then Comedy on the other side also did the exact same thing. I wasn't ready.
It's a hard thing, but I can understand. It's not like you don't see it that often.
Yeah. That's all you think about at the start of the race. Will we get a Nico?
I think Master thinks he's behind. Since he normally doesn't like RT-SAR gaping and stuff. I guess he just goes for it because he got it from the thieves and stuff.
Yeah, probably. If you can do it with just that jump, then you may as well.
danflesh not getting RT-SAR there.
Ooh. Why stun armor for that specific boss? Because the dogs can stagger you. And that would be really annoying. And then, you know.
Red Mouse getting a bad opener, having to quit out there.
Well. See, you can tell I haven't run all bosses enough because I literally have never got any opener except for the fall. The straight to the ground.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well. RTA strats.
Then getting the perfect opener here from Calamite to 3 attacks.
Yeah, perfect. Fight's already over now at this point.
If he follows up, he doesn't follow up. And he goes for the AI loop again. Yeah, that's... and he gets a fly up.
danflesh not happy. Next wipe.
A Master. Stop dying before you vote out. First at Calamite, or at the Calamite trigger, now here.
Oh, that was muck shake, Dan. Dan's got it.
Yeah, really good.
I noticed Calamite does a little doggy paddle as he dies.
Yeah, I never noticed it. Yeah, it was like, it's really funny. Massive not going for the Nico trigger again. He definitely thinks he's. I mean, I think that like the Nico trigger is kind of fun and all that, But you really know when you respect your opponent when you don't do it, and you actually like, this guy can really get a really good time now. So not doing the Nico trigger is like, in my eyes, like a sign of respect, where you think that the other opponent is like really capable of getting a really good time as well.
In Capitane's case, a sign of respect equals losing a race.
Yeah. The disrespect cost in the race.
Well, Master said he's like, I'm against Capitane. I can't afford to be triggering Nico, and it's
exactly
that one in the race. Everyone would think to themselves, surely if I lose 1 second, then I won't lose by 1 second. But no, it happens. It's proven.
So yeah, if you remember danflesh's fight with like 9 move swap attacks, you're gonna like Master's fight a whole lot more. That's one.
Oh my god.
And that's 2. And goodbye.
5,856 damage, not even overpowered.
It's it's
not like a red tier stone ring with dust crown, tin crystallization catalyst, and dark bead.
Oh,
on gaping. That's like the highest damage I've ever seen come out.
Yeah, especially if you hit like all the
like
beats on the nose.
Yeah.
Oh god, 9,000? Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think it happened in one of my races. The first
That
race I
is,
did crystallization catalyst because I was a noob.
So yeah, the boss order of these guys slowly are syncing up again. I don't think Dan did the how's it called? And one of the bosses, Kepper Gaping.
Oh no.
The fire, like the Kepper Gaping, he still has to do, but yeah, dark beats will like make his fights faster. So boss fight wise, danflesh has now the upper hand and will from now on save time on every boss fight that's coming.
Yep. If he's doing RTSR for Nito, that's really his only danger that he has left.
Well, I mean, he also still has Stoky Bombs, I guess, and Blighttown Skip.
Oh, Blighttown Skip, yeah.
That's always Movie Shake.
That's I switched my route from BKGS from full control to no full control because of Blighttown Skip. I was like, hell no.
Master definitely thinks he's behind, doing literally all the plunges.
I think he always does the plunges.
I think like this one is unnecessarily risky, though. It saves like more. Yeah, you have like the other one, a little bit further on.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say because the one further on is pretty consistent in my opinion.
Yeah. But this one saves more time, but you risk a crash and.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, he has
it doesn't matter how much health you have.
Yeah. I mean, if there were 2 of them, he would be dead. That's for sure.
Oh, we missed the pinwheel on one side. Yeah, don't blink or you missed this boss.
Luckily, Master also kills him relatively fast. Alright, so which boss are missing for Dan? Dan still has an Orlando left. No, I'm sorry.
Dark and Orlando?
Dark and no. Yeah, he killed those.
No, he didn't kill Gwendolyn, did he?
No, he didn't. So he has Gwendolyn, Bed of Chaos, Capra, and Gaping, right?
Yeah. Bed of Chaos being the whole segment.
Yeah, of course. Then for Master there is oh no, Dan.
Oh, Marcus Shake.
Well, yeah. Oh, rip.
God damn, that's probably the longest reset in the game as well. A good 5 minutes, 4
It's on par with dying in the Crystal Caves, which you see.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
And I guess also, if you died a Bed of Chaos without taking any bonfires, that's pretty hectic as well.
Oh, apparently he killed Gwynlyn. Oh yeah, I remember. He killed Gwynlyn. Because you can just do RTSR.
Oh, that's alright.
So he only has Bed of Chaos, Capra Gaping, and that's it.
Wow.
Yeah. And on master side, we're gonna see the Enrollo bosses. So, how are they called? Gunnar and Priscilla.
Yep.
And 4 kings. I think that's it
Wow.
for him. Am I mistaken?
Well, so Dan, if Master doesn't make any major mistakes, then he pretty much has this in the bag. But still, a little early to say something like that.
Oh, I love the setup so much with stone armor. The backstab, drinking assist, and you dodge it. It's great.
I'd be super keen to see Nax vs Master, the giant killers.
Yeah. I mean, if
Well,
Master continues like this, I'm gonna finally have the rematch.
Yeah.
Where he forfeited after like 5 minutes.
That's right.
Ooh, the jump finish. danflesh doesn't has a timer because he accidentally closed it at the start.
Yep.
But if we continue like this, there is no real doubt who's gonna win.
Yeah. 4 kings. Wait, is that what Master's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, forgot about that. Not even Calamity Ring strats.
There was some good stuff to see. Gotta be honest. Unexpected.
Even though in the races, the only 3 times they've never worked. I still do it, and it still works every single time.
So Master's gonna do the thing that danflesh also did, called seal skip. And he's gonna skip basically draining the water. However, Master does not have fall control, so it's gonna be a little bit more different. The way Master's gonna do it is he's gonna do a slope quit out. So he's gonna slide off here. Like... Oh, not that one. He's gonna slide off, and during slopes, the fall damage will be applied a little bit later than the game is gonna save your position. So you're gonna be down for just a fraction of a second, and then you get fall damage. So if you put out anything anytime in between that, the game will save your position and not apply any fall damage.
Yeah.
Oh, Master, what are you doing? I think Master is really shaking and doesn't want to press the confirmation on the controller, but... Oh, and he died.
Rude!
Oh, I'm sorry.
God.
Oh no.
Well, as danflesh gives danflesh a tiny bit of chance to catch up, even though, you know, at that time loss that Master had is nowhere close to dying to Nito.
It's still significant though, because he lost also a lot of time trying to set it up.
Yeah, especially RTA.
Mm-hmm.
Quelag, Blighttown skip and the seal skip are both very quit out heavy and therefore RTA RTA unfriendly.
Hive mind rooting for a Russian friend.
What's Master's PB? Is
115, I think.
The 20 PB is what I was looking for. It's 20 PB for the tournament.
Oh, like a 19. I'm not sure. No check.
I'm trying to look. So what? I think it was his. Captain.
Probably, yeah. It was 120.
120, 40.
Ooh, and danflesh now missing the lower net berg skip, which loses him also quite a little bit of time.
Oh.
That's really unfortunate.
Missing this that skip is honestly one of the most triggering things because, like, you yourself know that it's easy, and it's then when you miss it once, you miss it again. You're like, oh, God, I've done this a million times.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, Master. I don't think that worked. I'm not sure.
This has made me
okay,
never
cool.
want to learn Dan's route ever. He's gone through this whole thing with like 16 vitality. Hell no.
I'm not sure. Dan pulls off consistent 125, so whatever happens, this run will be a 125.
Wow. And to
Yeah,
think
so
at the start of the tournament, a 125 is a really good time. And it still is, but competition's just so much tighter now.
this has been like insanely good for like actually giving in estimates for like races and stuff, because you know it's
Yeah.
going to be either 125 or 126.
Yeah.
There were so many 125, 126s in this tournament. It's insane.
I'm pretty sure there's more 125s and 126s than like the rest of the times combined.
Probably.
Maybe. There's been a few 120s as well.
Yeah, a couple of sub 80s.
Yeah.
By Como, I had one. Nex had a couple. I think Captain had one. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Yeah, my route that I use is just so RTA unfriendly. I was
Not really.
never even in the tournament. A PB is 133, the RTA is 142.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that's a lot of difference.
And that's deathless.
Oh god. Decent
What's
damage
your
here on gaping.
Decent, yeah.
It's alright.
Yeah. Could do better.
So I think right now, like both runners are on the final stretch, where Master will go for the Emerald bosses. danflesh has to do bite down skip and kill the entire Battle of Chaos segment.
Yeah. So Dan's probably 3 minutes behind, 3 or 4, maybe 3.
Something like that. Yeah, Dan did kill Priscilla and Gwendolyn.
Yeah. So yeah, the
So-
whole Battle of Chaos segment sort of takes like what, 6 minutes?
Yeah, something like that.
5.
6 minutes.
Yeah. And
So-
Dark Adelondo takes probably 4.
Yeah, a little bit less. But yeah, danflesh will now do shield skip as well, but with fall control. And
Yeah.
after that, we will perform bite down skip. And bite down skip is another fall control quit-out, like you saw during the entirety of this run. The way that bite down skip works is the Quelaag's domain map is like right under the map of New London Ruins, where he is right now. So at some point, there is not going to be any more ground collision, so you're going to fall. So you're going to go and cause fall control, and then you jump into a specific direction. And at that point, you're going to go and have to be ready on the quit out. And right as you hit the ground, you're going to finalize the quit out, and you'll skip the entire running section from Firelink to the quit out domain area. It's actually slower to do if you have the master key, but skipping the master key gives you a faster asylum and a couple of other faster things.
Yeah.
So overall, it's worth it in-game time-wise. RTA-wise, master key skip saves around 1 second RTA because you have to do so many quit-outs. It's like really not worth it.
Especially when Blighttown skip is just
There we
so yeah. Arguably, in
super
my
bad.
opinion, the hardest glitch in the game to perform and learn.
Yeah, you got it. That's cool. So yeah, the worst thing about this skip is that you cannot see anything. You don't have like a visual reference of when you're actually gonna hit the ground. There are some cues of when to start a quit out, but yeah, not seeing the actual ground is actually probably one of the worst things about that skip.
Yeah, also the worst thing, you're on PV pace. Yeah, just setting the scene. You're on PV pace. You go to do Blighttown skip, and then you see messages on the ground. You're like, great, now it's invalid. Because
did you actually had that?
yeah, like I didn't even submit it because I
Oh,
felt bad.
Oh, okay.
Because I
Can
just
you
play
talk about
online
it?
like all the time because I'm too lazy to restart my Steam.
Oh yeah, yeah. Online play is prohibited in this game because of a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Probably twice since I started speed running, I've been invaded during a run. I'm just like, well, oh Dan,
Invaded
I
during
think
run.
master.
That's good. I haven't had that one. Oh, I
Wow.
did that with Master actually. We did a co-op run at some point.
Oh really?
And actually, another runner called Mr. Billia invaded us. Right in about 5 seasons. Then we went into some insane PvP and we both got killed by him.
Oh my god.
We like try to like two completely identical characters try to like take him down. Yeah,
Wow. So
sometimes.
at least for master, that's not a very tough reset because it spawns you right at the start.
Yeah, definitely. For most of this was like a minute and a half.
Yeah, but
So
it's definitely put this back onto anyone's game, really.
well, I mean, after this Master goes for Gwyn, right?
Oh really? Oh yeah, of course.
So
Yeah, for some reason, oh yeah, he just did Gwendolyn, so yeah.
yeah, like if Master dies to Gwyn, there is a possibility, but no, I don't even think that dying once to Gwyn is enough. I think he really has to die multiple times.
Yeah, well Dan's still got Fire Sage, Centipede, and Bed of Chaos. Fire Sage and Centipede like take like 2 minutes, not even.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 minutes RTA because of the elevator clip.
I expected as much from you. Why does
I think elevator clip is like it's like 10 seconds IGT and then like 40 seconds RTA.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not even sure like how much worse elevator clip is.
I reckon it would
RTA
just be
wise.
faster. I guess all bosses no real point in doing a get a bounce.
No, I guess you just walk around. All right, so Master only has Gwyn left.
Yeah. All right. Well, 127. So this is gonna be probably 8 or 9 minutes slower than his run yesterday.
Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this run. Definitely.
Yeah, they both did. I wonder if either of them are watching this, watching the
I'm not even
stream.
sure where he died.
To be honest, this I'm forgetting this race as it goes.
Commentating what we see, and that's it.
Yeah, it's like I got 5 minutes of RAM and that's it. After that, you gotta clear it out for some new ones. 129 sub 90 hype.
Setting up RT start there by getting a counter hit from the Black Knight. And then it's 2 parries for Master. Let's see if he does the 2-handed riposte or the 1-handed riposte. As you don't have to do the 2-handed. It almost cost him his race yesterday. Then again, you can say that for literally everything that he did. Oh, he got...
Yeah.
Oh, Dan!
Ah!
No!
Did he go for the roll? Never go for the roll. You learned that once.
Oh my god, Master. What is happening here?
This is... Might end up with a...
Oh,
140.
Master, no!
Oh!
Got the infinite falling loop. This was it.
Dan,
This was
Dan took the bonfire, so...
This was danflesh's moment to catch up. So what happened right there is an instant falling loop. The same way that happens with Fire Stage elevator clip, you like spawn backwards. It also can happen on a ledge or anything. So when Master spawns in, he's going to be moved a little bit backwards and he's going to slide off. So every time he quits out, he's going to slide off even faster. So he just accepts. You just have to accept your death there. Nothing you can do to prevent it.
Yeah, which is quite annoying sometimes. Well, sometimes, all the time.
Extra BM. Yeah.
Yeah. There probably still won't be even if Master dies one more time somehow. Then
No,
they'll be
probably
even.
not. No, it would have been closer, but like if danflesh didn't die there on the
Yeah.
whole, it would have been like half a minute apart or so. But yeah, Master still has the lead here.
Dan still probably got 2 minutes left of the segment.
Nah, danflesh like Master's already like offered the Lord Souls and stuff. And another warp.
Yeah, nonetheless, Master gets Gwinned again. Well, he did a pretty good Gwyn yesterday.
Oh no!
Can you imagine,
Still two ending.
Yesterday's race is the epitome of why I don't want to watch the stream as I'm racing.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, you know, how nervous or like you'd be if you were watching that? Like one of them would have made a mistake out of nervousness.
And that's gonna be a
Could you imagine if
42 for Master.
imagine if he lost because of that? Oh, GG Master. He's going on to the next round. He'll be going up against Immersed Kimp.
Ooh.
Oh, just updated it. Rude being quick.
I don't want to talk about it. GG. Oh, just did. What you gonna do about it?
So now there are currently 7 people left in the tournament. So there's 2 people left in the winners bracket, being Nax HPL and Kamul. That's gonna be Nax is actually surprised a lot of people.
Yeah, Nax can definitely make this really interesting.
Yeah. Because what Nax knocked out Captain and Sass, and there were 2 difficult fights for him.
Mm-hmm.
Same with wait.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna invite Master like a little bit later when danflesh also finished, because danflesh is now gonna go for well, never mind.
Hello.
I could cry. Oh my god.
For Master. So well, I guess you do want to talk about it.
Oh, I have to.
Have to. Yeah. So yeah, what did you think about the run? Just let it all out. It's time now. It's time. You
Could you not?
Well,
you joined on your own, man.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, my motivation has already been pretty effed up when I started. I'm like, dude, I don't want to play this game today. And then since Fortress happened, I'm like, just get it over with.
Oh yeah.
Like, just finish it. Done.
Finish it.
I guess you're just lucky that Dan had a worse day than you.
What happened to him though?
A lot. He died to Nito once as well.
Even worse than me?
Probably the most punishing was the Nito death. He died to Calamite. Oh god, I'm really bad at remembering things. Those were the 2 most punishing ones, I think.
Yeah. He definitely died, I think, 2 more times.
Mm-hmm. But where were your deads?
Oh, dude, everywhere.
They were at Sense. Oh, he also died.
World.
Right.
Oh yeah. He also died at the roll over the lava at Centipede.
Oh yeah,
so
that's right.
When you died of Gwyn, like when you got the infinite falling loop, danflesh was like just killed Centipede, and it was actually getting somewhat more close, and then he missed the roll, and he had to like take the elevator.
Oh dang.
danflesh also two-handing.
He's still
Oh,
the
he
two
has to.
handing for a win.
He can't wield it,
Oh, he's
Yeah, but you can.
but he should. He's just. I don't know why he's requesting.
It's-
At this point.
yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
think display of skill.
Just brag a little bit. He's insane parries.
Just making us
Alright.
watch all.
Good OST though. Oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So,
So yeah, you're
somehow
gonna
gotta
be
get a
facing off
boost on him.
against Kim next round. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I guess I'm fine.
Now with another 130, it's gonna be
Yeah,
more
of
close
course,
than you.
If you get another 120, then that would, you have just as much chance of winning as Kim does.
Well, yeah, that's true. Like they're both really. It's anyone's game, I would say.
Well, a
Kim's,
120 is hard.
Kim's
It's just,
PB
everything
in
went
the
wrong.
race, and the tourney is actually only 126. So
Then
I haven't seen him play Dark Souls at all. I don't know, unless
Yeah,
he's
he's
been
doing-
offline practicing.
I feel like that's all Camille does.
always practicing. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that you're definitely more like into the game right now than Kim is. I think that will like be working out for you. But yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think
gonna be it's gonna be real close.
It's sort of the same thing that Siege fell into, was just coming back to the game after a long hiatus. Sort of the rustiness showed a little bit.
No, the thing is, if you take breaks, that's exactly when stuff goes well.
Really?
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It's
You
always
forget-
like that. You
No, you
don't
forget
grind.
everything.
You don't grind for a week, and then you suddenly like get super good runs. And when you like
No,
grind
because-
super hard, your runs are just getting worse and worse and worse over time.
No, like
Back
you go
to back
into the-
resets.
back to back. And no, like you go into the DLC, like you haven't played in like weeks, and you forget to buy a catalyst, and then that stuff happen?
I
Yeah.
mean, you shouldn't be forgetting to buy the catalyst anymore.
Master?
Hey, who did that yesterday?
No.
I mean, you do that in every route, don't you?
No.
No,
Not in some tracer, you already
Right.
have a catalyst.
not everyone runs up to that.
Right. But yeah, danflesh now finishing up, actually doing art
Breaks are the most
design.
OP in learning, absolutely. Really? Well, I pretty much haven't stopped speedrunning since I started, so maybe I should do that, but I also can't.
Danflesh, it's a dot, not a comma.
Oh, it's because he's forfeited.
Oh,
Have
yeah,
to undone and then done.
Oh, don't look at the rubbish.
What was it?
Noobists, giving everyone a fair warning.
Yeah, just not. I guess doesn't matter.
What time is it right now? I don't
For me?
know. I guess you know for danflesh, like
Ah.
you don't have an RTA.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hey.
Guess it's same
woof
in,
woof.
woof.
130 RTA. 1, 2,
I guess I
3.
will put him in here.
So I got so confused at the start because there was that whole Dan having issues with his splits and forfeiting and all that stuff on the start.
Yeah, that was some
Yeah.
weird stuff.
And
yeah.
I was like, should I be waiting? Should I be requesting a reset?
Well, danflesh
Because-
didn't do anything, so.
I could have definitely started over. I mean, it was 1 minute.
Hello.
Hey,
Yeah,
Dan.
Flash.
Hey, Dan.
I think it was a very interesting race. It
Only
was.
died to every second split. Even seal skip. Only failed seal skip like 20 times.
Yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, that was-
Like,
It's pretty
Siege's
solid.
boy was really a wrong nickname because I got so many 1% memes in this run.
We catch us, boy.
Oh god.
Like literally every 1% meme.
Every 1% beam was in there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Damn.
like
You're supposed to learn the
even
first
Black
time, then you
Knight,
miss the
dude.
roll.
Like even Black Knight. Yeah, of course. Like race started very unfortunate because I forgot that you don't need to split to actually start your timer
yeah,
if you.
I figured that out.
I mean, I ran off the cliff before
Uh.
Gwyn and got an infinite falling loop, so that was interesting.
That was
Yeah, that was definitely something. How do you even do that? Like, how do you fall off?
I don't know. I just
It's facing away from the fall. How do you do that?
I switched from claw to non-claw, and I just fucked up. Like that, there's that slope right there. It just pulls you down once you get too close to it.
it's like the Royal Wood slope.
Yeah.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
Oh well.
It was a lot of fun to commentate. At least, like,
Yeah,
it
definitely.
was very interesting.
I was like, Dan is probably done. Like, a
Yeah.
long time already.
Yeah, I
Like,
noticed. Like, you
I
skipped
started-
everything.
I started to actually like check SRL, like somewhere on Blighttown skip, and I was like, what the fuck? Why Master isn't still like finished? Still
That's
didn't
so
finish.
cursed. When you're like in your race, you're not watching, and the only thing your eye is like stuck again, is like sucked to, is like the SRL client, and you're like, when is he done? When is he done?
Well, then, for me, it started back in Sense when I died to the Archer and had to Sense Gate skip again.
Oh.
I died in lower, like before Merchant Snipe. Then
Oh.
I
Oh,
failed
yeah.
and gate skip. Then Arstein Smo, like I died twice. And yeah, like Guardian.
Oh wow.
Well, on Guardian it was my mistake because like I went YOLO and also consistent Knight, also Black Knight
Oh, boy.
before Gwyn.
It was
Also
an
Scream
unfortunate
into
event.
grab. Like Nito started grab after my first dark beat, so I guess I wasn't able to just like sprint away. So I thought that it's a good idea to try to roll like through Nito and try to kill him from the back, but random Skelly killed me.
Random skilly.
Oh yeah.
And then jump on Centipede. Like I was sprinting and I didn't press L1 in the right moment, and I just jumped over lava and got hit and died. Yeah, it was really nice race.
In the complete
God.
opposite meaning of the word.
It was nice to watch.
That's unfortunate. Well, I guess like it's goodbye for you for the tournament. Then I hope you
Yeah.
had a lot of fun during it.
Of course, especially on this race.
No, it's better if you enter race while laughing than you enter race being super tilted. That's better.
Not really. I wasn't tilted, so
That's nice. Yeah.
Can we both drop out?
You can just forfeit against Kimp, but I mean, I don't see any reason to, honestly.
Right.
As I mentioned before, so now Dan's gone. There's only 7 people less in the tournament. Is Nax HPL versus Kamul in the winners for the finals of the semi-finals of the winners bracket. Then for this round still to come up this week, I'd assume Pink and Orange and Gold versus Mr. Brood.
Yeah, the Dutch face-off.
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, OBS stopped working now. That's a convenient timing.
Then we also have Master. You'll be going up against Kimp, which also should be good. It's pretty much anyone's game at this point.
Yeah.
Well, except for Kamul win at the end, so that's just...
Are the next one's also like pretty soon?
well, me against Pink won't be this week since I can't. So it will be the start of next week, probably.
Oh, Sas will be waiting a while.
Yeah, oh well.
I think Sas says he has stuff to do anyway, so works out.
Oh, what? No, anyway.
All right, well, that was definitely an entertaining race.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I want to thank you for running. I want to thank Speed Gaming for hosting, and thank you for actually commentating with me.
It was a good joy.
It was definitely. So yeah, I'm gonna hop off here. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you at the next race. Bye bye.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye,
take care.
guys.